Hey everybody, this is Gumshoe. I'm coming to you for my 6-month Surgiversary update. Today is also the summer solstice, so I wanted to make this video while there's still some natural light, the longest day of the year. It's also International Yoga Day and Peace Prayer Day, which as a yoga teacher, I like those days very much. So I did have my surgery on the winter solstice, which, not to get too woo-woo on you, but is a day for rebirth, and certainly it has been a big 6 months. So my numbers, my highest weight was about 300 pounds on the day of surgery. So 6 months ago I weighed 294. Seems like a long time ago. And today I weigh 222. So that makes me really happy. I know that I've seen videos of other people losing more, but I honestly think this is a good rate for me. The first month I lost about 20 pounds, and then for the next 5 months I've been losing between 9 and 11 pounds. I haven't really had any stalls. It's been just a very regular loss, and I feel like that's healthy, but it needs to continue. So I have some data for you that I got on this website. It's the obesitycoverage.com. I don't know if I'm able to show this, but it talks about how much, depending on your starting weight and your comorbidities, what percentage likely chance there is for you to reach certain weight loss goals. And so what it said for me was that after 6 months, I have a 50% chance to make it to 222. So I guess I'm kind of looking at that in that I'm in the 50th percentile, so that's a very average weight loss. That seems okay, except for that it says that in a year, I don't know if this is going to work at all. There, you can kind of see. In a year, if I'm still at 50%, then I'm only going to be down to 195. Which means that I would lose 27 pounds in the next 6 months. And I don't know how much to believe about this, but I'm not looking for that. I want to get down by 6 months. I want to get down to 170, 175. So that's another 40 to 50 pounds. So I want to keep losing 10 pounds a month for at least the next 4 months, and then it can kind of taper off after that. Because 222, by the surgeon's definition of a successful surgery, at this weight now, he would consider my surgery successful. This weight, I was at this weight 3 years ago. This is pretty much my normal adult weight. I don't like this weight. I don't want to be here. I don't want to go down to 195 and then come back up above 200. I want to be below 200 and stay there, which means I need to lose a lot more weight to get below there, because you're going to gain back 10, 20 pounds. So if I can get to 170 and then go back up to 190 and then stay there, I'll be amped. So I feel like this is really my chance in the next 6 months to try as hard as I can to lose as much as I can. And I don't know how much of this is about what my body wants to do and how much of this is about my good habits, my exercise, what I eat, and how much control I have over it. I know that I didn't have that much control over the obesity. You know, we can't take all the blame for that on ourselves. It's a biological thing. So I don't really know. You know, when I had dieted myself down to 188 pounds, I was eating 1,500 calories a day, and I could not lose more weight. And according to the calculators that you can do online, I should have still been able to lose more weight. And I didn't really want to go below 1,500 calories a day. I just couldn't lose any more weight. And I want to get below that point. And so we'll see what happens. So I will say that the 10 pounds that I lost this month, I lost from my backside. And now I have the horrible flat pancake white lady ass that I never wanted. It's a little bit sad, and now I'm just left with this giant gut, which I hate. This is kind of how my body has mostly been, and I don't like having a big giant gut. It hurts my hips. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good in clothes. I want to get rid of it. I want to deflate it, and then I want to chop off the skin. So I could give you a body shot, but actually I did this scanner at the gym, and it kind of did like a laser scan of my body, and so you can see what I'm talking about. Let's see if this is gonna work. I'm sorry if this is a little bit more graphic than anyone wants to see. So you can see my butt is gone now. I have this big gut that sticks out now farther than my butt. And even more damning is this frontward picture. I wish they would have a backside picture, because I feel like I don't look as bad from behind. That was me in my gym clothes, so you can kind of see the gym clothes. But, so I want to get rid of that gut. I've always carried my weight there. When I got heavier, I kind of started carrying it everywhere. I will say the last time I was at this weight, I was a lot stronger. I was lifting a huge amount of weights, and I'm trying to do more. I just did squats, and I'm hoping that if I do squats, it will help me not have this pathetic, gross butt that I don't want. Have at least somewhat of a respectable butt. But, you know, whatever. Skin, it's okay. I feel like it's pretty okay. I'm very jiggly, very, very jiggly. I've still got, 50 pounds to go, so I feel like my stomach is going to be a war zone. We'll just have to see. If it ever deflates, it's going to be just a big empty sack. I was teaching yoga on Monday, and I told my yoga students, okay, you got to put your arms up. You got to put your arms up. Well, a little bit lower, but then you can't see. You got to put your arms up, and then you got to twist side to side, because this is a warm-up I was having them do. And then I was like, oh God, my arms. They're going to see these arms. I mean, honestly, it looks bad when I do this, but how often do I do this in a course of the day? If I just put my arm like this, if you just see the arm, you're not like, oh, that's a freaky arm. I got a mosquito bite. But, so far, not bad. I don't want arm surgery to cut away the bat wings. I like the tattoo on this arm, although it makes the sagginess look worse. But I would feel bad if I had to cut out part of this tattoo. And also I scar badly, and I feel like what's worse, having a big scar like this or having a bunch of skin. And every person has to figure out what's right for them. I don't scar well. I've seen people with very nice thin scars. Those look great, but I don't know. My laparoscopic scars are looking really good, though. They're really healing up and fading away. And I think some of them might be invisible once they heal completely. My hair loss, some days I think, oh, it's leveling off. Some days I think, like yesterday, I lost so much hair yesterday. And I was like, it will never end. I've kind of gotten used to having this much hair. It's not nearly as pretty as it was a few months ago, but, whatever. I don't feel like I'm freakishly bald, so I'm surviving, and that's good. I wanted to, lost my lip. Sorry. Gotta get my notepad, but I was using it to prop this thing up. So, my energy level is off the hook. I am doing more and more exercise. That's really where I'm trying to put pressure on myself to increase my calorie burn rather than to reduce my calorie intake. The Fitbit kind of tracks that for me. I don't know how accurate it is, but it says that I got 105 minutes of active minutes so far today. I rode my bike to work. I went to the gym. I warmed up in the gym by running and walking. Then I did legs, and then I rode my bike home. So I think that's 105 minutes. So it feels good. It feels good to be able to do that. It feels good to have that much energy. It feels good not to be the fattest person in the gym, although out of 100 people in the gym, I'm like the third fattest. But I'm not the fattest. So, you know, and I just feel like people want to look at me and maybe they think I'm gross, because you always feel like those perfect people are judgmental even though they probably don't care about you at all. But whatever. I lost almost 80 pounds in 6 months. So, to all you perfect people who want to judge. I think I'm going to make some separate videos about a couple other topics, because I know I make long videos and that's not great. So talked about the hair loss, leveling out, hopefully we'll start growing back soon. I got a haircut and cut a good chunk off. Goals, I really want to keep losing 10 pounds a month for the next few months so that I can be down to 170, 175 by the year mark. Energy level is very good. Health is very good. I feel like everything is like really good. Sleeping is good, diet is good, vitamins are good, drinking fluids, exercising, pretty much, you know, stress levels, everything is pretty much good, which is lucky. I don't take that for granted. You know, I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. And restriction, it feels like I can eat more. I feel a lot hungrier because I upped my exercise. It makes eating almost kind of urgent. Like, I need to have a snack every couple of hours. And I'm just doing like a cottage cheese or a yogurt, you know, a Greek yogurt. But cheese, I'm eating cheese, like a little chunk of cheese, something, you know. So it feels a little urgent, whereas before it was like, eating, take it or leave it. Now it's kind of like, you must eat or you will pass out and you will die. So, I'll stand up and show you what I look like, although I don't know if you'll really be able to tell. Those pictures that I showed really give you the complete picture of all my gut fat, but let's see. So, you can see here what I kind of look like from behind. Butt is very flat. Lost a lot of weight there. Arms are really not looking too bad, but I've got a ways to go, and if I jiggle them, they really jiggle. Every part of me is just very blobulous. And then I have, of course, this stomach that I have had for so long. This stomach that I want to get rid of. If I almost got rid of the stomach, you could see I'd almost kind of look like kind of normal. I can't wait to, I've got like 18 more pounds to go or something before I'm no longer obese, and then I'll just be overweight, and I can't wait. And then I want to stay there. I want to stay there. So I'm going to post a few other videos on some different topics that I've been thinking about. If you have any questions, please ask me. Please email me. Please leave me a comment. Some people have emailed me, and I love that. I love talking to you and hearing about how things are going with you and where you are in your journey. It seems like a lot of people that haven't yet had surgery are the ones that want to reach out, and I think that's great. For me, everything has really been very easy so far, and I think I'm going to make a separate video on that as well. So anyway, I'm sorry this update has been so long. I'm feeling great. I hope you're feeling great too. It's very nice to connect with everyone. Happy International Yoga Day. Happy solstice. I hope you're enjoying it.